Welcome to Big Faces Worldwide. It's your boy Big Will, back with some boxing talk. Hey, listen, people, it's been reported that Mikey Garcia's team and the team of Richard Commey have come to an agreement. Now, the IBF ordered a purse bid for Commey and Garcia to fight. Richard Commey is the mandatory challenger for Mikey Garcia's lightweight title, the IBF title, and they were scheduled for a purse bid a couple weeks ago. That was postponed and was supposed to happen today. Well, the two teams reached an agreement late last night, so therefore there will be no purse bid. Now, I know a lot of people, including myself, we were looking forward to Mikey Garcia in the Errol Spence fight. Mikey Garcia has stated in every interview that he has done for the last month or two that he was 100% focused on the Errol Spence fight. Now, with the Fury and Deontay Wilder fight happening in December, Steven Espinoza, the head of Showtime Sports, has said that it would not be feasible to have two pay-per-views at the end of the year. So therefore, if Spence was to fight Garcia, it would be sometime in 2019. Now, we both know that Spence wanted to fight again this year, and Mikey Garcia wanted to fight again this year, and but they wanted that fight to be on pay-per-view. Well, that fight's not going to happen. He's going to fight Richard Commey, and I'll tell you a big reason why that Mikey Garcia chose to go the Commey route. Bob Arum, CEO of Top Rank, he has stated numerous times in recent interviews that he is 100% willing to make the Lomachenko Mikey Garcia fight happen. Now, I know in the past Bob Arum has said some things, but said some things that people didn't really believe what he was talking about. But it's a new day at Top Rank, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's a new day at Top Rank because they had just signed this new 7-year deal with ESPN, which means that they have to put on the big fights. And Bob Arum's getting up in age. He's 86, 87 years old, and Bob Arum said it out his own mouth. He's done playing games. You know what I mean? He's willing to make these fights happen. That's one reason why he's willing to make these fights happen, because of the deal with ESPN. The second reason is Bob Arum really believes that Vasily Lomachenko can beat anybody on the planet. And Vasily Lomachenko has a fight coming up in December against Jose Pedraza, who just beat Ray Beltran for the WBO lightweight title. Now, if Vasily Lomachenko is able to capture that title, that will make Lomachenko a unified champion. He would have the WBO and also the WBA titles. And if Mikey Garcia is successful against Richard Commey, then that would make he will stay unified as the WBC and the IBF champion. And sometime in early 2019, we would be looking at a unification match between not a unification, I'm sorry, an undisputed matchup between Vasily Lomachenko and Mikey Garcia. And I think that's more important than the Errol Spence fight. I think it will be just as lucrative, if not more lucrative, than the Errol Spence fight. I know Mikey Garcia has stated that he want to fight for legacy. Well, becoming an undisputed lightweight champion will definitely help his argument that he is one of the best pound for pound fighters in the world, and definitely help his legacy. Now, that doesn't mean the Errol Spence fight is definitely out the picture. It just means that it's postponed for now. In that fight between Lomachenko and Mikey Garcia, now both of them fight. Lomachenko has a fight in December 11th at Madison Square Garden. Garcia and Commey, they have yet to come up with the date, but let's say that fight happens in December also. That'll be right on course for both of them to have a collision in early 2019. That'll line up perfect, man. Both of them coming off fights, they can both, forbid any injuries that will prevent them from jumping right back in the ring, man. Early spring 2019, we could see a fight for the undisputed championship, man. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Now, in that fight, I would favor Mikey Garcia in that fight. Mikey Garcia is, an extraordinary fighter, man, and I think that his punching power the would be the difference maker in the fight with Lomachenko. But I'm not counting Lomachenko out. He's an exceptional fighter as well. Both of these fighters are, they don't come around too often. They're rare talents, and it would be a hell of a matchup. One that millions of fans would or are salivating for, man. I'm looking forward to that fight. Hopefully everything works out with both of them. Both of them can get a win, and we can go on to see that fight. But I think Mikey Garcia's power will be a little too much for Lomachenko, man. Jorge Linares was able to drop Lomachenko, and Lomachenko was hurt in that fight, man. A lot of people say it was a flash knockdown, but if you go back and look at that fight, Lomachenko was buzzed, man. He went back to the corner and he took the full count. Took the full count, and that tells me, the look on his face, and he took the full count, tells me that he was hurt by that punch, man. And I don't think Jorge Linares his punching power is nowhere close to that of Mikey Garcia, man. So now we're just waiting for a fight date for the Commey Garcia fight. Hopefully it happens at the end of this year, or early next year, which will give both fighters ample time to heal up, and around the same amount of time, and we'll get that fight early spring of 2019. And that's my thoughts on the matter. This is Big Will for Big Faces Worldwide. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, subscribe now. And if you didn't hit the like button on the way in, smash that like button, share, comment. I do get back with the comments. I like to engage with the fight fans, man. This is what I do. I love to talk boxing, man. So go ahead and leave a comment, man, and we could chop it up. If you disagree with something that I said, leave it in the comment section and I'll explain it to you more. Maybe you can help me see something that I didn't see. But for now, I'm signing off. Big Will, Big Faces Worldwide. I'll holler back.